Hello everybody, welcome back. We are already in game. So last time we had gotten the coral, and we had done the coral recommendation. Nice and simple title last time. Hopefully it will be a nice and simple title this time. We had gotten the Fingers of the Mountain from Cloud Top, which is now gone. Oh no, here it is. I thought it was here. It just disappeared, but no, we have Cloud Top. We went to Cloud Top, got Fingers of the Mountain, came back, and we've arrived back in Coral after only a single quest line. Now, of course, as I said, we haven't instigated, but we could instigate Fingers of the Mountain again, the quest line Fingers of the Mountain, which is, I think, classified as Fingers of the Mountain Part 2. We're in Coral for the time being. I mentioned that I would like to go to the Imperial City to do some goodies, perhaps do this arena thing that I saw, and of course the Arcane University. We can visit the basic levels of the Arcane University, but of course we cannot visit the intricacies. But we'll save our Imperial City exploration for its whole video. We're going to then continue to Skingrad, Kavach, and Anvil to complete our Mage's Guild recommendations before we head to Bravil and Leyawen before we finally head back up to Shaden Hall so that we can finally enter the Arcane University. What a thrilling goal. That will be our first major completion of an ambition that we would have in the series once we do that, once we enter the Mages, or not the Mages Guild, we're already in the Mages Guild, the Arcane University. So let's finish up our time in Coral. Now, last time we had ran into this one girl, I honestly forget her name, but her mother ran this general store that we heard about. She told us about it. So why don't we head down there? It's getting stormy, I see. Perhaps going to rain. Why don't we head down there? I believe it's over here. This is an inn. Ah, here it is. So, yep, Northern Goods and Trade. This is that Argonian's store. We can only assume her mother's Argonian, and yes, it would be. Dharma.
It's my mother owns this
yeah. So we're gonna go see what her mother
only the finest wares to
has.
and barter at
Cenius, proprietor.
You know, I think the mutton here in Coral.
She likes mutton, dude.
An old cleric with that name comes in now and then. If I don't have what you need, you might try.
So we heard that Joffrey, that man we were supposed to be looking for but have put off, comes in here, and also other merchants, Renoir's, Fire and Steel. Also, she trains 90 gold for mercantilism. We'll keep this in mind. This will become helpful later. 800 gold. She is an apprentice, so apprentice is about right here, I believe. Journeyman is where it starts getting extremely difficult. We are going to sell the Minor Enervation Tome. Okay, she doesn't like Minor Enervation Tome. Let's see if we can get the disposition higher. We cannot. Okay. So we're gonna lowball it first. I say lowball, but really, this would be lowballing. So it appears 61 is a good. And now her disposition is so low of us that she does no longer wants to do that. Perhaps a bad investment, but it will pay itself off in the end. In the long run. Yeah, I think I mentioned I don't have Turn Undead learned, I don't think. I mentioned I wanted to keep those books. I've decided now that, okay, I did learn Turn Undead, that it no longer really interests me.
Go ahead. Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
We got the skill from them. If someone wants me to read them, which I really doubt, I'll find a way, but this is more focused on, I'm more focusing on gameplay right now at the moment. We have this Flawless Diamond, we're going to sell this to her, and this Sapphire. Now, of course, she's a general merchant, so she should accept. Yep, she does. We're not going to wear these pants by any means, so that will be quite a lot of gold income for us. Now, she will not buy weaponry, which is unfortunate, because I think... Oh, no, it's not unfortunate, because we do not have any weaponry we would like to sell. We only have the 3. I guess we have this, initial Goblin Shaman staff that we would like to sell, but this Goblin Totem staff This thing is insane. This was a good find. In case you forget, we found it in this mine up here, the plundered mine. Insanely good starting item. I had really no idea it was there. Until actually doing the single player playthrough of my own off camera.
Have you heard the odd noises coming
Okay,
from
we're gonna look for the armor. I believe this is the armor right here. We're gonna pay him to repair our weaponry. We only have the one repair hammer right now, I believe, so I'm not too focused on wasting my own repair hammer. Yeah, we only have the one. Like I mentioned, yep, this is it. I like to keep my repair hammers for emergencies, so if our weapon breaks and we are in the middle of combat. So here's Rashida.
Hello.
Rashida.
I'm Rashida.
I was right,
Smith.
Rashida.
And to this, Northern Night.
I don't think she'll buy our staff. She will, surprisingly enough. Expert, so we're not going to sell with her though.
Have a look at my wares. I'm sure.
But
Not smart.
repair all items for 96 gold is fair. That's actually really good.
You see,
She will train
yes.
us. What?
Good that you want to get
60 gold for armorer. Now this is the investment that I believe would be worth it. So let's train.
better.
We're
You've
gonna
got a lot to
train.
learn.
Here's something I can explain. Each time you train with a trainer, your skill obviously goes up, but so does the cost. And depending on the trainer's skill, you can only get up to that skill level
Knowledge
with
is
them.
power.
So
Let's
I
see if we can't
believe
keep-
our armorer skill
Good
is
that you
not
want to get-
high. For now, we're gonna do we're gonna do 5 skills in armorer, which gets us up to 11. How much gold do we? Yeah, we're only gonna do up to 11 for right now. Yeah. But we've got our armor repaired, which means all of our armor is now at 100, and our war axes are both completely repaired. We only have 3 uses left on our war axe of embers, so I'm going to try to save the higher damaging one now. So let's retab our steel war axe. And last time I said we could do these caverns, so why don't we go north and do those caverns now that we've investigated a little bit of the town. Like I mentioned in a previous episode, Coral is one of my favorite cities, if not my favorite city. And perhaps you could see why. It's a very beautiful city. Just scenes like this and this great tree here. It's lovely. The surrounding forest. I'd love to live in a city like Coral. But we're going to head up to these 2 areas. And since we've already headed up to them before, I'm going to teleport to one of them. But I will not teleport in between them. Nah, at that point you just get to live. But yeah, I'll walk between them. It's not that much of a distance. I don't like fast traveling all that much, but to save distance for camera, it's useful. Oh, dear God. Okay, bandits. I'll be honest with you, I was anticipating a bit worse outcome, which for our instances may not be as bad, and when we get to it, to get to seeing it rather, what I mean, you'll know. There's this door here I didn't notice before, so I'm glad we got gyrated towards it. Now we can investigate the door. Did that? Okay, I apparently walked over the mace and it made a weird sound. Now, I was considering this earlier, and while we agreed to using blunt, or rather not agreed, but decided to use blunt, I'm not sure whether or not I want to decide to use war axe or mace. I definitely want to be one-handed and shield. That's definitely my ideal outcome. However, I don't know if I want to do war axe or mace. Now, there's different reasons to do either. War axes are faster, but maces do more damage and honestly look cooler. Okay, this leads to a main chamber. We're going to investigate this area first. Maces look cooler in my opinion. And if we're going for a more knightly vibe, I think I'd choose maces. Which is what I think I might do. But we'll decide in the future. We'll figure it out. For right now, though, we're just going to continue using what we got. I'm not going to clutter my inventory space any further than I need to by picking up a mace that we probably won't use. Especially an iron mace. Why get an iron mace when we can find a steel mace or buy a steel mace from somewhere else if we really care all that much? We know there's an armorer in Coral who more than likely sells high-grade equipment than what we would be able to find. At least early game, I believe smiths tend to find, or not find, sell higher grade equipment, such as steel stuff, than what we'd be able to find. And as you've noticed, we found iron stuff. These both lead to the same area, so we're just gonna head in. I didn't state what place this was. This is Blackrock. More bandits. Is that an iron mace? Or not iron, steel mace I was just talking about?
You move like a predator.
It is, actually. Now that is something we will invest. Let's do this. Let's experiment with using it. As you can tell, or maybe not, if your eyes are more keen, you would notice that the mace is indeed just a tad hair slower, which means it's the question between DPS or higher damage per hit, which can make the difference. It's mostly a preference thing. It's most certainly a preference thing, really.
Do your worst.
But of course, one-handed weapons are going to be much faster than two-handed weapons, like this guy is using. And the choice we have between, oh my god, hello, and hello, that's money. The choice we have between our two-handed weapons are the War Axe and the, well, he has the War Hammer. The great, I think it's Great Axe and War Hammer, not War Axe. But that's the choice we have. But I don't want to use two-handed, as I mentioned, so we're not going to use two-handed. Anyway, this appears to be this room. So let's head over here. Here's a chest, very easy. And another chest with a potion and some gold. It's strange that I had that burden thing on me. But my carry weight's essentially the same. We appear to have entered into an area that has a trap by the door that I just happened to see. Ah, yes, we saw one of these back at the Imperial Prison, and it damaged me somehow. Excellent. This appears to be the entryway. Yep. Okay, so that was an easy cavern. Oops. I quite like maces, personally, as a preference thing. Not necessarily in-game, but just in general. Maces are just, they're cooler, honestly. Axes are more historically used for, like, shield-to-shield combat. Because it can break through shields better. I don't even know if this is a road, I'll be honest with you, but we make do with what we have. But maces are used more for armored opponents historically. And I just think aesthetically maces make more sense for a knightly character that I want to personally go for with this red guard. I mentioned I have mods which add several European styled armors. I believe I mentioned that. And I'm going to try to use the one that looks more knightly, like think English knight, or French knight, Italian knight. A knight's a knight, a Renaissance knight is more what I'm going for. So, if we want to still use the blunt aspect of our character, which I intend on doing so, I think mace is the way to go. So mason board. And here's this cave. This cave is Nonwyll or Nonwyll Cavern. And immediately we've aggroed something. It sounds like zombies if you can faintly make it out. Oh, that's pathetic, honestly. I picked that hard lock in Coral last episode with complete ease. But here I am. Best of warding, very good. Here I am fucking failing a goddamn easy lock. Oh, holy sh... I'll be honest with you, that scared the fuck out of me. It's not zombies, it's trolls. And there's 3 of them, all of which are our level. Luckily, we have new weapons. We have fire, which, if you remember, we heard earlier doesn't, like, I mean way earlier too, doesn't really do all that much against trolls. It's just a fable. But as you notice, they are doing quite a number on us. They did quite a fair bit of damage towards us. Holy shit. But we persevered, and we're going to be over encumbered. We're going to fix that real fast. Fortified personality, 10 points. Okay. So far, it's like a labyrinth almost. There appears to be a door that goes all the way down here. Chamber of the Titans. That sounds intimidating. We're going to go this way first. Because this way appears to be a dead end. Yes. We are running out of inventory space again. Oh, I'm sorry for yawning so much. Jump over that tripwire. We are running out of inventory space again, which means that our capacity for loot may not be as good. I'm more than willing to drop potions, as this is not good. As you may be able to tell by my quick saving, that this may turn out poorly for us, and there's 2 of them. Oh god. Okay. Full assault. Okay. This, as you noticed how much damage he did against us, is concerning. Luckily, he's stuck. Oh my god. And he's unstuck. Okay, this is bad. Oh, he does so much damage to us. Okay, yeah, we need to keep drinking. We can't afford to just hold... Oh my god. He is fucking us up. Oh, we're gonna be using up all of our healing potions. Holy shit. Oh my god. We almost got fucking bodied. Holy shit. Oh well. We persevered in the end. But I can only imagine what the rest of this place is going to look like now. There better be some good loot here. There appears to be another door which leads back to Nonwyll Cavern. So we're going to head over here. And check out what's over here. Now, this place is called Chamber of the Titans. More trolls. Chamber of the Titans, though, so we should expect to see something a bit worse than an ogre be here, in my opinion. But perhaps ogres will be the worst that come to us. These trolls were a challenge enough, let me tell you. So the ogres were a bit of a surprise. I neglected to look, but were the ogres also level 5? The screen, I imagine, will tell you. Thank you, post-editing. Editing in post. Okay, okay, there's a passageway over here, and over there. And over here, actually. So there's passageways all around. Okay, this passageway is blocked, it seems. So we're gonna go counterclockwise. There's a chest here with a steel cuirass in there. We're not gonna worry about it for now. We're over encumbered, so we're gonna use those ogre potions we have. Whatever makes money, right? We're gonna be over encumbered again, because I don't know when to not pick things up. Those fortified personality potions are gonna come in absolutely clutch, though. In fact, well, this is unfortunate. I have no clue who this guy is. Broken shield. It's weightless, so this may be a quest item. Yes, it is a quest item. I have no clue what quest this is for, if I'll be absolutely honest with you. So we'll discover that in the future, doubtlessly. But we continue on in Nonwyll Cavern. There's an ogre. Oh, fuck. Okay. I don't know where the ogre came from. And there's a troll. Okay. Okay, this is not good. We could deal with the troll first, while the ogre's making his way up here. This will not over-encumber us, so I'm not worried about it. Where'd the ogre go? Okay, he's still trying to make his way up here. Quick save. I probably quick save too much. If you believe that, I apologize. Oh, we'll get to see what level this ogre is too. I'll try to quick save less. Maybe at the beginning of each room. I just don't want to die and then have to redo the whole room, because then that makes it less interesting and more monotonous. So if we only have to redo an enemy or two, that's my preferred method. Now, oh fuck, never mind. I stand completely corrected. He has broke all of our armor. And I got ourselves killed. Okay, load from quick save. That was due to none other than my own fault. I drank a magicka potion instead of a healing potion, like I had opened my menu for. So that was my own error. Luckily, this spot right here, he seems to not have good enough pathfinding to get around. So we could just do one more, two more, three more. 3 more hits. Level 6. That does not feel like a level 6 enemy. I'll be honest with you. Most of our armor is broke. Actually, all of our armor is broke, except for our shield. Yikes. Monk's Hood. That's scary. And we're no longer over encumbered. Now we're going to go back at this area back here. We found out that both of these two areas are essentially dead ends. So maybe this area will lead back around, lead us to the goodies that are back there, and the potential enemies. Always have to recognize that constant looming threat of ogres. Steel greaves. We could phase out all of our armor. I'm not really going to worry about it. Like I said, we can just we can buy armor, and since I plan on getting new armor anyway, that's special knightly armor. I'm not worried really at all about it. But I still need to do research on where that armor actually is. I believe it's somewhere in the Imperial City. So if we can find it on our own, we'll find it on our own. If we can't, it's not the end of the world. Because the glory of the internet and looking at mod pages exists. But what is back here, though? Our room. And a Minotaur. Oh, dear God. I thought the ogre was bad. This might be worse. See, I was completely correct in my assumption that we should expect something worse, since it's called Titans. And actually, this is surprising, because this Minotaur is much less of a hassle than the ogre. Actually, that was kind of anticlimactic. Minotaur horn, we're going around potion. And that over encumbers us, so see ya. That leads us nowhere. Actually, we'll go back there because there's always the possibility that there is a chest hidden, like there was back there. I don't know why I did that. I knew that would over encumber me. Something is either happening with my monitor or my computer that one of the two is not liking. Okay, it's back to normal now. That was strange. It was lagging a little bit. It's best just to drop these potions, honestly. I'll be honest with you. Most of the time, potions only serve monetary value for me. And where does this lead? Honestly, thought this was the end. Ah, here we go. It's an exit, actually. And what time is it? Nighttime. We cannot save. Or rest, rather, with enemies nearby. Which is probably that little bugger down there. But we have, yeah, it's 9, so we're gonna actually fast travel back to Coral. We're gonna take a rest, and now it's day. I'm going to save. Thank you guys for accompanying me on this journey through Oblivion. If you like this series, please leave a like. If you did not like it, leave a dislike. If you have any recommendations, requests, comments, concerns, questions, please leave a comment below. I'll be sure to read it and incorporate your feedback, as well as answer any questions you may or may not have. And if you like my content, please subscribe for more of it. And if you want to get notifications, ring the bell. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.